From Television City in Hollywood, the Jack Benny program, brought to you by Lipton Tea.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I wanted to start right off by telling you a very funny joke that I heard. But before I do, I would like to introduce a very dear friend of mine who is sitting in the audience. He's one of motion pictures box office he's the greatest attractions. And currently, he's appearing in a picture called Lover Come Back. Mr. Rock Hudson, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. That was awfully nice of you to come in, Rock. This joke that I wanted to tell you about...
We want rock!
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, this joke... Rock, take another bow. Take another bow. Just take a bow. Just take a bow. Thank you very much. This joke... Oh, Rock, you better come up here then. Come on. You might as well come up here then. See, Rock, I want to apologize for bringing you up from the audience without any makeup on or anything. I mean, with these lights and the cameras and everything, you must look awful.
Well, that's all right, Jack. I don't mind.
You know?
Do you have any makeup on?
What'd you say?
I said, are you wearing any makeup?
Me? Am I? Rock, if the makeup that I've got on my face was on my shoulders, I'd look like the hunchback of Notre Dame. Or rather were on my shoulders. I mean, grammatical error. But you know, I can't get over everybody hollering, we want rock, we want rock.
Well, Jack, didn't people ever yell, we want Benny?
Well, just once. It was after one of my violin concerts. I believe there were some rocks involved in that, too. But anyway, I want to tell you it's so nice of you to come up here, really, and I'm flattered that you came in to see our show.
Thank you.
I really am. I mean
Will you please step back? I can't see him.
I don't know. That's the silliest thing that's about the silliest thing I've ever seen, I think.
Jack, I'm sorry if I caused all this commotion.
Well, Rock, it's not your fault. After all, you're a big movie star. Everybody's happy to see you. Look at the picture you've made. Magnificent Obsession, Giant, Farewell to Arms, Pillow Talk, Come September. And then this latest picture, Lover Come Back.
Thank you for mentioning them.
Yeah, well, gee, you know, I wouldn't be surprised, Rock, that your pictures have made almost as much money as mine.
Well, I don't pay any attention to those things, Jack, but yesterday my agent happened to mention that the combined gross of my pictures amounted to about $250 million.
How much did you say they...
250 million.
I want rock. How many pictures have you made altogether?
Well, including my latest one with Doris Day, Lover Come Back, I've made about 42.
42 pictures? Mm-hmm. How come I've never seen any of them?
Maybe it's because they haven't been shown on television yet.
that could be. Really, that could be.
Jack, it's awfully nice of you to ask me to come up on stage, and I
Well,
really must apologize for all the commotion.
No, listen, you don't... Oh, wait a minute. Before you leave, I want to prove something, you know. Now, I'll admit you're good looking. I'll give you that. But, I mean, all of these women hollering, we want rock, we want... You know, I'm going to prove to you that sex appeal is merely a state of mind.
A state of mind.
That's right. Because a kiss is a kiss. I don't care whether it's yours or mine. It's all the same. I'm going to prove it to you. Now, wait. I'd like to get some young lady up from the audience up here just... you're the one that's been screaming so much. Come up here. Just a second. No. Come up. Come up here just a second. That's right. Look at I want to prove something. Now, I want you to close your eyes. Here, I'll blindfold you first. Here. Now, don't look. Don't be. And we're each going to kiss you, and I want to see if you can tell the difference, whether it's me or Rock Hudson. Now, don't peek. Now, don't peek, and now remember, now, I'll go first.
You were right, Jack. It is only a state of mind.
Must be a state of mind, because I'm a wreck. But ladies and gentlemen, getting back to this... Are we over yet? Getting back to this joke, I want... What? Oh, for heaven's sake.
Well, Jack, when the cameras were on the audience here just a few minutes ago, I noticed a very good friend of mine sitting out in the audience, and if you don't mind, I'd like to introduce him.
Don, we can't keep introducing people from the audience. We got a show to do.
Look, Jack, he's not just a friend of mine, he's a colleague, a really great announcer.
I know.
Hugh Downs, will you take
Look,
a bow,
we only
please?
gotta
Come on,
have
Hugh. Hugh, come up on stage, will you please? Come on stage, well, just a minute. Hugh, will you come up on stage, please? Come on, Hugh. Oh, Jack, you're such a wonderful fellow. I want everyone to see. Oh, it's certainly good to see you, Hugh. My golly. You know Hugh Downs, don't you, Jack?
Yes, I met him when I was on the Jack Parr show. Of course. Thanks for coming in.
Oh, I watch all your shows. Enjoy every one of them. Never miss them.
Well, thank you.
And I want you to know, Jack, as long as I came up on the stage, that being an announcer, I really appreciate Don's work. Oh, thank you. I do, really. It's a thrill. I get goose pimples every time he says, brisk Lipton tea is the great change of pace. It satisfies like coffee, but refreshes you better.
Well, he's been doing it for... Would you say that again, Hugh?
Sure. Brisk Lipton tea is the great change of pace. It satisfies like coffee, but refreshes you better.
Don. When he says it, it's a thrill, isn't it?
Well, I think he does it adequately.
Wait a minute. Don's way isn't bad. In fact, I think he was very good in that opening announcement. You remember when he said, win a vacation for two to Hawaii in the change of pace vacation contest.
Don, the enunciation, the tonal quality.
Look, Hugh, I just wanted you to come up and take a bow. That's all. Thanks very much, Hugh. Thank you very much.
Wait a minute. That won't tonal quality. Listen to this. Buy Lipton tea. It's better tea in the flow-through tea bag. Enter the Lipton Change of Pace Vacation Contest. Look for details in Lipton's store display. You may win a glamorous vacation for two in Hawaii.
And without a rehearsal.
Hugh, What are you trying to do? This is my bread and butter. This is my job.
Look, Don, this is a competitive business. Either you've got it or you haven't.
That's right. He's right.
Well, that's a fine way to treat a friend. I bring you up here on stage just to take a bow, and now you try to take my job.
But, pal...
Don't pal me. Stop! I'm leaving.
Wait a minute, Don.
You let him go. I'm so sick of fat announcers. Anyway, look at now. Why don't you? He's gone anyway. Why don't you be my announcer today? Let you and I do a show. Oh, you work on my show today.
Jack, I don't know how to do your show. I'm used to the Jack Parr show where we sit around and ad lib.
Well, we can do it. I'll do a Jack Parr show if you want to.
On the spur of the
You
moment?
won't know the difference. I'll do it right after Dennis Day's song. Oh, Dennis, where are you?
Here I am, Mr. Benny.
Dennis, what are you doing in the audience?
I figured on this show it was the only way to get introduced.
Never mind that. Come up here on the stage and sing your song.
Not till they holler, we want Dennis! We want Dennis!
Nobody's going to holler. Now come up here and sing.
I'll sing it from down here.
Oh, no, you won't. In fact, you're not going to sing at all. We're going to do the Jack Parr show right now.
The Jack Benny Parr Show with his guests Herb Cupsonet, Ed Sullivan, Mickey Rooney, Dorothy Kilgallen, and a host of Jack's other friends. And yours truly, Hugh Downs. And now, here's Jack.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And I think we have a real good show for you tonight. Hugh, what you told me to remind them of something.
Yes. Two new sponsors are joining the show tonight, Jack.
Oh, two new sponsors. Isn't that great? Two new sponsors. How many sponsors have we got now?
748.
That's great, isn't it? Isn't that great? 5 more will be all filled. Now, what's the first thing?
Oh, first, it's time to play the mystery relative game, Jack. So if you'll take your place at the desk.
Mystery relative. Yeah. Now, this is the game where they bring out a relative of a big star, you see, and I have to guess who it is. You know, I'm very good at this too. Yeah. All right, would you please bring out the mystery guest, please?
This is the daughter of a famous television star.
The daughter of a famous television star? I'll close my eyes and you let them know. Let them know who it is. All right?
Okay, get over your eyes now.
Okay. See, this is a tough one. This is tough. This one here. Now, let's see. I want a television star. Was she ever in pictures?
Yes.
She was, huh? Hmm? Television star, and she was...
Her show's on Sunday night.
It is on Sunday. Oh, on Sunday night.
That's right.
Thank you. Sunday night, that's right. Let's see, Sunday... I think I've got it. Let's see. Sunday night. I think I've got the relative, but I don't know whether it's Huntley or Brinkley.
track. It's her mother.
Oh, it's her mother. Oh. Well, let's see. You said she's been in pictures.
Yes.
She's been in pictures. Does she, oh, I must get her. Does she sing? She doesn't sing. I see. And she's in television, though, huh? She's in television. But she doesn't sing. I see. Well, give me a hint. Look at it. Give me a hint. Tallulah Bankhead.
No, Jack, I'm afraid I'm going to have to tell you, this is the daughter of Lassie.
The daughter of oh, for heaven's sake. The daughter of Lassie, and I never... Gee, she doesn't look like her. You hate this show, don't you? Well, Lassie, I want to tell you something. When it comes to acting, nobody can carry a stick back like your mother. And thank you very much. Thanks very, very much for coming over here. Thank you. I must get Miriam a fur coat like that. Now, let's see. What's next? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I have to sell something. Now. Now, this is an Otis elevator shoe. You see? This is, and when you press the button, it raises you to whatever height you want. You see? Now, Hugh, this is good. Tell him about it.
Very good.
Tell him about it.
I don't know if you know, Jack, but the comfort of leather is largely dependent on the success of the tanning process, and this is quite a complicated procedure. Years ago, they had to depend largely on vegetable material that contained tannin or tannic acid. But modern technology has developed a whole range of chemical agents that help in the processing of leather. Things like elegant tannins, Kemmler tannins, and Global tannins.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next I would like to present now as someone who has been with me for ever since I've had my show, you see, and he is my very good friend and my orchestra conductor, Jose Mellis. Jose will play Kumana. That was very good. Very good, Jose. Jose, why were you late for rehearsal today?
I will tell you why I was late for rehearsal. I went down to my car in the garage, and I found out the motor, she had fell out. And so I had to push the car all the way to the studio, 17 miles.
Well, Jose, wasn't that silly, kind of pushing the car with no motor all the way to the studio?
Without my car here, how would I get home?
You know, Hugh, Jose drives me crazy. You know, he really does. He upsets me so. What makes me, you know how sometimes I'm so emotional. What makes me so... What makes me so emotional? Huh?
Well, Jack, a question like that ordinarily requires more than a capsule answer, probing at the subconscious and that sort of thing. But I think it's safe to say that this pattern of persistent emotionalism and sensitivity harks back to some traumatic childhood experience that currently manifests itself in an inability to react to ordinary outside stimuli objectively, so that the predictable response is one of self-identification and subjectivity.
What does that mean?
You're sick.
2 words. He makes such a big thing out of it. Now, let's see. What's next?
You have a guess?
A guest. Oh, yes, a guest. I forgot we have a guest. This guest, you know, ladies and gentlemen, I pride myself on the fact that many people were discovered on this show, like Betty Johnson, Genevieve, Alexander King, Gregory Peck, Jack Lemmon, penicillin, streptomycin, and polio vaccine.
Jack, I don't want to be difficult, but everybody knows that Dr. Salk discovered the polio vaccine.
No, he discovered the one that works. At least he knows everything, you know. Well, anyway, there's a young fellow. This will be first time on this show, and he's an amateur. But I think he's really going places, and I hope you'll enjoy him, and he'll get his start here. And he's a harmonica player, a young fellow. Would you come in, sir? Would you come in, please? Just come in. Come right over here. Come. Be nervous. You know, you never have to be nervous on this show, does he, Hugh? No, you never have to be nervous. You never have to be nervous on this show. Now, tell me, what,
Don't be frightened.
No, don't be, what, I tell you, what is your name?
Hudson.
Hudson, I see. I mean, what is your first name?
Irving.
Irving Hudson, I see. Well, now, I told him you were a harmonica player, so why don't you go now and play something for him, will you? Go ahead, play something. Irving Hudson. Now, don't be nervous, just play, and don't be this kind of a show, you don't have to be nervous. He doesn't have to be nervous. Beautiful tone. How long have you been studying the harmonica?
4 years.
4 years. And your, what did you say your name was?
Irving Hudson.
Irving Hudson. You know, that doesn't seem like an exciting name to me. You ought to get more, a name that would, mean more. A name like Rock. An exciting name like Rock. Huh?
Say, that does sound exciting.
Yeah.
Irving Rock. Yes, that would be good. Now tell me, will you practice? How much have you practiced? Let's say today.
Well, today I practiced just for an hour.
Just for an hour, Inspector. Just for an hour.
Yes, because.
Well, why?
Well, I just went down to see that new wonderful motion picture called Lover Come Back, starring Doris Day. It was just great.
That's why you're only getting $320 here.
Irving, I saw that.
I pulled a good one.
That was Irving, I saw that picture, Lover Come Back, and it really was great. I found it not only entirely enchanting, but as I left the theater, I had a feeling of exhilaration that I...
Oh, shut up! Now, let's see. What else do we want to talk about? Something else? What'd you say your name was again?
Hudson, Irving Hudson.
Irving Hudson, that's right. Well, thank you very, very much, Mr. Hudson, for coming over. And it was certainly nice. And I wish you a lot of success. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, you saw him here first. And now...
We want Irving! We want Irving! We
evidently, you see. And, now, what do you do besides playing the harmonica?
Well, in my spare time, I'm a twist instructor at the Schleppermint Lounge.
The Schleppermint Lounge? Pardon me, I didn't mean to serve. But I don't know. I think it's a terrible dance. I don't know how anybody can even learn it.
It's easy. It's easy.
Yeah?
I can teach anybody how to
Oh,
do it.
really?
Hugh, come here. Could we have some music, please?
But I don't want it on this show. We don't want twist. But listen, it doesn't fit on my show. A twist. Fellas, a twist doesn't fit in the show. Damn it, a twist. Damn it, a twist doesn't fit.
Jack, we'll be back in just a minute, but first...
We're a little late, but I want to remind my friends that in the next 10 days, I'll be in Miami, Hartford, and Baltimore as violin soloists with their symphonies. Hope I'll see you at the benefit concerts. Good night.
The Jack Benny program is a J&M production. This is Don Wilson saying good night. This program is pre-recorded.